Hey, welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks after the face-offs for UFC Vegas 31. Ranj and because Dave, I see P Diz has joined us already. Hey P Diz, what's going on, buddy? So yeah, Dave, did you get to watch all the weigh-ins and face-offs and all that?
Oh, I always do. Yep, I got to watch everything. Good old ASMR John Morgan was on. Smooth, sultry, sexy.
I just watched the recap of it, like the 4-minute version. So thankfully you watched the whole thing. Everybody made weight though, you said, right?
Yeah, everyone made weight this time.
Yeah, that's good. So, and we got Bellator going on too.
We do have Bellator.
Right now they're calling people into the ring. I can hear it. Don't show it, Dave. Don't show it.
Not.
But we can talk about it, kind of like a watch along.
I'm being good this week. Yeah, no, for sure. It was first fight was actually really good.
Yeah, this is Adil. Was it Soto and Adil? Johnny Soto. Who's the other guy? Adil Benjanhari or something like that. See, he got a tattoo under his eye. He does. Look at that.
That's I mean, you gotta be confident to have that.
Benjelani and Soto. This is a coin flip too. The odds are like -105, -115. Yep.
There are literally two things you can do with tattoos on your face: UFC fighter and rapper. That's it.
Yeah, I get you.
I hope you can fight.
Tattoo artist.
I hope you can fight.
Yeah, once you get tattooed, that's a big life decision because you're not going to get many jobs after that.
No, you are a rapper or a fighter, one or the other.
Yep. So, what do you think of this UFC 31 card?
Not bad. Not. I don't know if it's my favorite card.
If you were to give it like a school grade, like F fails, A is the best, what would you give it?
Well, it's definitely not. It's definitely not a pay-per-view card. You can definitely say that.
Oh yeah, that's why it's free on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, exactly. Which is, I mean, you can tell. It's a strong 7. It's a
7 out of scale 1 to 10. C minus. P Diz nailed it. I'm giving it like a C plus because there's a couple really good bangers. The Billy Q and Gabriel Benitez fight, that's going to be a banger. Yeah. And Adolfo Vieira, that one could go either way. There's a few fights on here, but it is a super chalky card.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give it the Dave Portnoy 1 bite 6.5. How's that?
What?
The Dave Portnoy pizza bite or pizza test. Yeah. No, yeah, it's not a strong card. 6.5, 7.
Oh, he's the guy that does the pizza thing with the celebrities?
Yeah. Or no, he just goes around trying pizzas with the 1 bite pizza thing. Yeah,
he does that with celebrities. It's awesome. I've seen a few of those things. Yeah, I didn't know his name.
I'm a Barstools fan. So.
Ooh, we got a new person. Jenna Helden. What's up? So and Crazy Ginger's joining us. Hey buddy, how you doing? So all right, let's start getting into this. So open up the early prelims. We've got big boys, Rodrigo Nascimento and Alain Badeau from that's how you say it, right? It's from France, from MMA Factory. You know what? I see a lot of cappers got it wrong. They're like, oh, he trains with Cyril Gane. He used to, but he hasn't in the past 4 months because I watched the interview.
Same coach.
Yeah, Fernando Lopez, who's not going to be at the cage side. No. I watched the interview with James Lynch, right? And in the interview, he said, no, Fernando Lopez will not be cage. He will not be with me in the cage side. And he said he hasn't trained with Cyril Gane. You know who he's been training with? Former Bellator champ, Christian Mpubu.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Christian Mpubu is like he was a champ like I think 2012 I think or 2011. Now he's like 41. I mean he's got to be all he does now is train with Alain Badeau. But this guy, I guess all he's got is one punch, like he's a puncher's chance. That's how a lot of people are putting it. Just a puncher's chance for the Black Samurai because he had that loss to Tom Aspinall, ground and pound round 1. But Tom Aspinall, I think, is top tier heavyweight. In my opinion, Vlad too. Vlad, I love the shirt. Love it. Extra medium, right? You got that Serbian large.
Serbian large. Man, I don't know if it's like I'm Canadian fat or like just for the winter. Yeah. She's snug, but I wear it proudly.
Christian Impumbu, I think his name is Pumbu. P. Diz was asking. Anyway, yeah, I heard that from. He's also, you know, who else is also on next week's card that comes out MMA Factory, but he's a little bit lighter. Is that Nasruddin Imavov, the Russian sniper fighting out of France? He's fighting Ian Heinisch next week, but that's just to throw that in there too, as a little, you know, little extra tidbit for MMA Factory out of Paris. Well, P. Diz, you got Google, you got Tapology. Type that name in, you'll find him.
He doesn't have Tapology.
He's a Bellator. You're watching Bellator 262 right now, right? He was a former champ. Come on, get with it, buddy. It was before your time. I know you're a youngster. It was back in 2000, like a decade ago. 2011, 2012, I think. Okay, but anyway, after watching the weigh-ins, Nascimento has trimmed up. He's still the heavier and bigger guy, but he's got a better physique. Alan Badeau, big underdog. I'm going to see if the live odds on Bet Online right now say Alan Badeau is plus 300 underdog. That moved up. It opened up at plus 255. Now on my Bet Online, plus 300. Rodrigo Nascimento, minus 365. That opened up at a minus 335. So that jumped up a good 30 points too. So everybody knows that Nascimento, you know, it's pretty much a given. Thank you, Parlay Punch. You want to see the whole shirt? Uma Platypus. Shows that little platypus, you know, in the hole with the fox. Anyway. Thank you. I appreciate the comment. Yep. I don't get a lot of puss. The shirt says. It should say I never get any puss. Yeah, my wife. Sometimes she's a very cold woman, but I love her. Okay. Anyway. So I got Rodrigo Nascimento by submission because Alan Badeau has 0 ground game. He's got all, like I said before, he's only got pretty much a puncher's chance. However, because he's a plus 300, I took him at plus 285 on a hedge bet, just $10 hedge bet to win $28.50. But there you go. It was a full capper consensus. He's the guy in the bottom there, Alan Badeau. That circle means hedge bet, but my pick is Nascimento by sub with all these other motherfuckers here. So, yeah, Vlad's right there. Fight does not go the distance. Of course, Vlad. Fight does not go the distance is my pick. But Capper says I must take a side. I'll take Nascimento. I don't even know if he said Nascimento. He might have said Zekomea. Zekomea. What's that mean? I don't even know. Yep. So, anyway, what's your take on this? Who do you got? You said it was close before we started this. You're like, I don't know, it's kind of close to me.
Well, I mean, it is kind of close. He does have puncher's chance. You realize what the average fight time for Badeau is? 1:35. So
no wonder Vlad said fight doesn't go the distance.
Now, don't get me wrong. Rodrigo's fight time, 3 minutes and 42 seconds. So between the two of them,
the over-under set at 1.5.
They've barely got a round behind them between both of them. They have like the average around maybe between both of them. So I mean, this is not going the distance. What are you coming at?
You know what? Over 1.5 is the plus money, plus 115 for over 1.5 rounds. Under 1.5, a minus 145.
These
I
guys,
don't bet negative numbers, but I might. That's interesting. I don't know. I think it might make it to the second round. Alan Badeau out there, I don't know, trying to survive.
these guys are not known for their cardio. They're really not.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, that's a pretty much a given that Nascimento is going to win that. Yep.
Yeah.
Has Vlad ever been to, you know what? Pete is on this thing that he thinks Vlad might be a closet homosexual. He mentioned that last live show because Vlad doesn't have a girlfriend and he's always doing this. I don't know. But anyway,
No.
I really don't care. Doesn't
I don't
matter
think
to me.
he is personally, but I mean,
I don't think he is either because I've heard him talk about MMA females, even the ugly ones. Oh yeah, she's very attractive, like that Verna Jandiroba, the one with the wonky eye and the stupid Robin Hood hat after she won.
Yeah.
You know that one? You know what I'm talking about?
We're
BJJ expert.
We're both Holly Holm.
Am I getting the right girl? Verna Jandiroba, right? That's her with the wonky eye.
And we're both on Holly Holm hardcore.
Oh yeah,
hardcore
he does have a thing. He's a simp almost for Holly Holm.
Yeah,
he is. I mean, I think he's straight too. But
I mean, he's got an interesting personality. That's for damn sure. I mean, I'm a fan. Yeah, good point.
Oh man, Jermaine Demandamine. Yeah, that girl, that lady is. See, I get her confused with Marion Renault. I used to anyway, but I know who that is too. I don't know. Holly Holm is cute, coming from Crazy Ginger. She's a little too old for you, buddy. But,
she's good for me though.
She's like great. She's your age. She's like 44, right?
Yeah, she's great in my. If anybody has any, I mean, if I can slide into her DMs, I'm all in there.
Agreed. Marion does look way better than Jermaine Demandamine or whatever her name is.
We're getting sidetracked.
Yep. Yeah, we are. Okay, so Rodrigo Nascimento, that's a given. This next fight, this one's interesting. We have Little Figgy, Francisco Figueiredo, that's Davison, the champ, or former, the championship quality fighter. It's his little brother, Francisco. He's not the same. He's not. And he's taking on Malcolm X Gordon, fighting out of Canada, eh? That's your boy, right?
Yep.
he fights out of Ontario, though. That's the other side of the country for you, right?
He's about 4,000 kilometers away. That's like
he's
a couple thousand miles
on the East Canada. You're over West Canada. Yeah. So he's coming off back-to-back losses. He's got glass chin because he's 125 pounds. He's getting knocked. I guess he's got glass jaw. That's his problem. He got knocked out his last fight by Madarji Sue, round 1. And before that, he had a triangle choke in round 1 against Amir Alzavi. However, there's a regional promotion up in Ontario called TKO Major League, and he was a champ there in TKO. So take that for what you will. And people are like, what the hell is TKO? Cyril Gane, Alan Badeau, they all went. TKO is French-Canadian. So all those French fighters from like MMA Factory, they all, because they speak French, they all come over and fight in that TKO. So keep that in mind. But and he's a black belt. No one mentions that. However, he is the big underdog against Francisco. Francisco is a minus 280, and that moved in favor of Malcolm Gordon because he was minus 310. So that means some money has been coming in on Malcolm Gordon. Malcolm Gordon dropped from a plus 260 to a plus 240 now because people are sensing something. Little Figgy, he's a mystery. He's only got that win against Jerome Rivera, unanimous decision. Before that, you can't find any footage, like any of his past fights. He was in like jungle fights in Brazil, and you can't there's hard to find tape on this guy, Francisco. So it's kind of like he's going off his brother's credentials somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Shevchenko, Antonina goes off her sister Valentina's. You know what I mean? Just going by the name value. That's all he's pretty much got going for him. Because Jerome Rivera, then he got knocked out last week by Zaka, right? Or Zumagulov, somebody.
Zalgas Zumagulov.
Yeah, Zalgas Zumagulov, Zako.
Took me a while to pronounce that. I figured it out.
Right. When I was watching what's it called? The Stat Diggers. That's one of the earliest shows that comes out. It's with DFS by the numbers and his buddy, his Uncle Weezy. They do do a dig deep into the stats. They said if you bet this, their only advice to you is 1-800-GAMBLING because this is a degenerate bet because Malcolm Gordon could shock everybody and get it to the ground, use his black belt, and get the big upset. I mean, it was a full capper consensus. Everybody is on board with Little Figgy. I too said KO in the second because everybody was also saying Malcolm Gordon's got weak chin. And think about it, flyweight, and he's getting knocked out. Those flyweights, they punch like they punch like bantamweight females.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I don't see Francisco knocking him out. I mean, even with Rivera, that went to a decision. It was unanimous. 4 takedowns throughout the fight. It's going to be an issue for Gordon if he starts getting taken down. If he does go down, I mean, Gordon's not known for his ground game. That's for damn sure. He's got 0 for takedowns so far in his 2 fights.
Did you stat check him? Did you look at his stats?
Yep. Takedown average per 50 minutes is 0. Takedown accuracy 0. Takedown defense 0. Submission average is 0. 0 across the board. Whereas Figueiredo's got 4 takedowns in that one fight that he had. 60% or 66% takedown accuracy, 100% takedown defense, and no submissions, obviously, just because there's only that one fight. I'm still liking his striking. Strikes landed per minute. It's almost at 2 strikes a minute, with an accuracy of 54%. So I mean, he's throwing 4 shots a minute, which is pretty decent, and he's taking 2 shots a minute. So that's not so bad with a 76% defensive rate. Gordon, on the other hand, strikes landed per minute 0.5, striking accuracy of 13%, strike absorbs per minute 3.87. So he's taken a lot of shots, and his defense is only at 54. So half the shots that are thrown at him, he's taken. That's not the average I like seeing at all. And plus, he's got no real ground game on him.
Yeah,
I'm leaning more and more.
I think Malcolm Gordon might be worth a hedge bet. I like his black belt. He's a legit guy, and like I said, former TKO major league champ in Canada. So, what's your say on this? What do you think? I don't see Figueiredo knocking him out at all. I think this is going to go the full distance. These guys are cardio guys, but I see Francis Figueiredo following in his brother's footsteps and coming home with the win. This is also the last fight on the contract, on the 3-fight contract. Who?
So
both of them?
It's
got to be for Malcolm Gordon because he's already got back-to-back losses. So this is definitely if he doesn't win this, he's definitely back to Ontario TKO defending his TKO championship.
Yeah, and I don't see him. I think the UFC kind of setting him up. They don't want to keep this guy around either.
Do you speak French, Dave?
I am fluent. I'm actually French Canadian.
Awesome, good for you.
Or français. Right.
Sweet.
Mein Deutsch sind mein Deutsch ist schlecht.
Oh, that's German, right? You're Deutsch.
Yeah. My dad's German. My mom's French Canadian.
How do you say Dutch?
Dutch? I don't know.
Because Deutsch sounds like Dutch, but it really means German, it always confused me.
No, we lived on the border of Ottawa and Quebec, or Ontario and Quebec, so it was just normal. Everyone.
Yeah, you're a Senators fan, you said, right?
Yeah, everyone I know growing up, we spoke both languages. And as soon as you move away from there, you either speak French or you speak English. There's not very many bilingual, but yeah, where I grew up, there was no choice in the matter. Just do it.
That's awesome, bilingual. My wife's a polyglot, which means she knows multiple. She can speak German, Korean, English, and ASL, which stands for American Sign Language. 4. She can communicate in 4 different languages. Anyway, so yeah, we're both on Francisco Figueiredo, but I think I might do a Malcolm Gordon little hedge bet just because it can happen, and I got a little money to throw on it. Why not? I already put Francisco in a parlay though, in a 3-fight parlay with Nascimento, and our next fight, Anderson dos Santos, Anderson dos Santos, Barinja taking on Miles John, Chapo. Miles John, 11-1, the favorite. Let's see what the odds are. -170. Yeah, they didn't budge. That's the same as they opened at that.
I got -188 and +150.
Wow, look at you. Good for you.
Yeah. I don't know who to pick on this one.
Well, I know what the cappers picked. They all went with the favorite. Full capper consensus. Everybody, look at them all. I also took Miles Johns. You know why? Because he won Kansas State High School Wrestling Championship. That is, a lot of people don't know. That's hard, dude. You have to be the best in the state when you're 17, 18 years old. Better than every other senior high school wrestler in the entire state. That's a major accomplishment. A lot of people are, so I'm high on state championship wrestlers. He's got 87% takedown defense, right? You wrote stats.
I'm not right for it. Here we go. Where am I at here?
Miles Johns, takedown defense.
Getting there. Come on.
I wrote down 87%. I've heard that from one of the cappers.
Here we go. Sorry, I'm all digital today. Completely digital. So I got to kind of figure it out. Takedown defense, 87%. That is correct, sir, for Miles Johns. Anderson dos Santos comes in at 66%.
Yeah. Fortis MMA for Miles Johns out of Dallas, Texas. And ADS, Babuino Go. Oh, Timo Yama in California. But you know who fights out of there? Alex Perez, Luis Smoka. Yeah, whatever. Staph infection. Marlon Vera, though. Marlon Cheetah Vera. He trains out of there too.
No.
Hey, Matt, how come you guys didn't do a video this week? I was looking for it every single day. I never saw it. I wanted to use your picks. Never saw it. Looking forward to it. Disappointing, buddy. But I get you. Life interferes. Next week, I don't know if I'm going to be able to cover Vegas 32, so I got to go out of state to go work. I'm bringing the travel board though, so I might still be able to swing something. I might out of the hotel room, something. Anyway, yeah. What's your take on Miles Johns, Anderson dos Santos? Let me hear what you got to say.
Yeah, on the stats board, the tail of the tape's pretty similar. Significant striking accuracy, strike absorbed per minute, and defense. John is ahead on every single category. Takedown average, takedown accuracy, fairly similar. But really, he's landing more strikes per minute. He's got better accuracy. He's got better defense. Not by much, but he's just leaning in that way. So I got to keep going. Yeah, I got to keep going on that Johns train. I think he's going to come through.
Yeah, me too. I'm high on Miles Johns. He's 11-1. He's only lost once. I think that was to Mario Batista. He got caught with a flying knee and then went to a ground and pound round 2.
Yeah,
but he's coming off a nice win. Kevin Natividad, round 3 TKO, meaning if he can knock somebody out in the 3rd round, he's got a gas tank on him too. So
yeah,
I don't see Miles Johns losing this.
I did make notes that Gordon's eyes were sunken in. He was trying to put on a show, but he looked pretty weak. So I don't know if
Malcolm Gordon, what you're
Yeah.
taking steps back? Yeah, I agree with you. Malcolm Gordon looked like a skeleton up there. He looked weird. He did look drained.
Yeah.
And I only saw the face-offs. I didn't see the weigh-ins. But in the face-offs, he was kind of intense though. He showed that like the aggression. He's jittery, like somebody that had to cut a lot of weight, shaky, jittery. I've done it before for wrestling. So anyway, we're past that. No one's taking Malcolm Gordon except for maybe a hedge bet because he's a black belt, right? We're both taking Figueiredo. Now we're on Miles Johns and Barinja, ADS, Anderson Dos Santos. Like I said, I don't see any route for victory for Anderson Dos Santos. Even stand up, grappling, I don't see how he wins anywhere.
No.
He does have more experience though, 21-8. A lot more experience. So over double the amount of fights.
Yeah, I don't like the though.
So, okay, let's move on. What's next? What? Who are they talking about? Alima Leigh McFarlane. What is she, a heavyweight? Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. They had Parlay Punch to make a video because they had storms, no power for 4 days.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, my kids would go crazy if they wouldn't know what to do. No Wi-Fi. Oh my God, they would go bonkers. They would have to actually play outside with stuff like toys, not technology.
You might not notice it for a couple days.
They make me go buy a generator. Anyway, so next we've got this one's a good one. Khalid Taha taking on Sergey Morozov. This is a tough one. I've been on the fence for the entire week. I did for the show. I took Morozov because he was plus money, and he's fighting out of, Erkin Kush. As I'm hitting some Erkin Kush right now. But anyway, I took Sergey. I show you it was a close one too with the cappers too. It was close. Sergey just barely edged out. Well, he got perfect parlay pursuit. They were split on it, kind of. Tiger Bomb, both those guys. So Sergey did have the majority of the cappers, but man, Khalid Taha, he is the warrior, and he coming off a unanimous decision loss against one of the best, Raoni Barcelos, one of the best in my opinion. That's Bruno Silva. He won round 3 triangle choke, but he got overturned because of USADA. So I mean, yeah, this is a tight fight. That's why I got the board out. I want to see what the people in the chat have to say. But you got anything to mention about the German Taha taking on the Kazakh fighter Morozov?
Taha throws. He throws a lot, and he moves forward a lot. Now, because he does that, he eats a lot of punches. I'm been on the fence for this one, and after watching the weigh-in, they both look really good. They both came in at 135 pounds. Actually, Taha came in at 135.5. I think he might have this. I like the fact that he walks forward. He throws a lot of volume, and I think it's going to be a KO. I think he might be behind it. I don't know. I think he might be able to knock him out.
You might. Well, listen to this. I'm redoing the odds, and they move pretty drastically. It was Taha was minus 161. Monies came in on Morozov because now he's a minus 130, I think. And Morozov, is a plus 114, but he was in the beginning. He was a plus 141. So that's a big 30-point jump for these guys. But anyway,
I got 150 and I got minus 150 and plus 120 right now.
Yeah, that's pretty good too, man. Yeah, yours is. I got better odds than that. If it depends on who you're taking, but yeah, let's see what. All right, P Diz. Let's start this off. P Diz is saying Morozov by decision. Yeah, I don't see. I think this goes the distance because these guys are durable, both of them, the Kazakh fighters and the German. So, what, baby?
Can I unplug your phone? It's at 71.
Yeah, that's fine. Can you shut that door, please? So, Pete is saying by decision. Kids actually play outside where in the barrio. Oh, look at Noah Allen coming in with a Taha pick. He's not a dog though. Noah. Taha's the favorite here. He's the minus 150 because Dave's on mine. He's a minus 130 favorite, but I'll still put you on him. Noah Allen. So right now it's tied for the capper picks. I need how many? 6 people in here. So somebody throw in some picks. Did I miss any?
No, we can't have a tie.
You're taking Taha by knockout?
I'm taking Taha.
Did you
KO second round?
Oh, look at Matthew from Parlay Punch.
Thanks, Matt.
Hey, Matt, do you know what Josh is taking? But anyway, Parlay Punch is taking Taha. Well, Matt is. So, well, let's keep talking about him. Okay, Taha, Sergey Morozov, he's coming off a loss too. Rear naked choke, second round against Umar Nurmagomedov. You know who he is to Khabib? Yep. What, he's like his cousin?
Yeah, his weaker wrestling cousin.
Okay, Josh has Taha too. Josh Aragon. So that's 3 on Taha. Only P Diz taking Morozov. P Diz and Ranj.
Yeah.
And I think, I'm going to go. You know why? Because he had that awesome hat in the weigh-ins. It looked like a paper boat that you make and put in the creek, but it was awesome. Big. I want it. I want one of them. I look like the guy from. Did you ever see The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy? Oh, yeah. Old ass movie.
Of course.
The guy that puts the frozen boogers on he's got that same hat too.
Yeah.
No, that's a popular hat over there.
that's pretty much the Kazakhstan hat. I think you have to be born in Kazakhstan to have one of those.
No, what's his name? Zacco had an awesome hat too, but it wasn't like that. It was like it was one of those those rounder, kind of like those. Remember back in the Little Rascals, Spanky had that round hat with the propeller. It's kind of like that, but different. It had like little peaks on it, like a crown with a round thing. Last week, Zacco Zolgus Zamagalov, same Erkin Kush. Yeah. I think you have to have a hat to fight out of Erkin Kush. That's one of the. They won't let you train in there's. Where's your hat, bud? No hat. Go get a hat. You come back and we'll train with you.
I think he was taller in the face-offs, but once again with the hat, I couldn't tell. I think he was tall.
Yeah, Khabib too, but Khabib that's a Dagestani hat, and that's a Dagestani army hat, like a military hat. That's I guess all those Bolshevik or Dagestani historic Dagestani fighters. That was their going to war hat. That furry thing that Khabib wore that looks like a big blonde white wig almost. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
But anyway, Yeah, I'm glad we're disagreeing here especially for Tapology. So you're taking Taha. I'm on Morozov. You did have more people taking your side, but I'll write you in there too.
You better.
Because Dave, BC
My voice
Dave.
matters. I'm here. I'm here.
There you go. There you go. Good one. Good one.
So
All
it's
right,
just,
me and
oh,
P Diz,
so
we're on the plus money,
just
and
you
I
and P Diz?
put him on a bet when he was at plus 140. So I'm glad I got early on that one.
If it's just you and P Diz, I feel good about this.
Yeah, P Diz has that winless event. I'll never forget that. That I don't know anybody else that's ever went entirely winless, like not even one.
No. No. By lottery ticket.
You know what? I if you watch my videos, you know what I did for fun? Because it's so chalky card, I bet $1 on all the favorites, right? And if all the favorites win throughout the card, that dollar wins me $37. Then I bet $1 on all the underdogs. If all the underdogs win on the card, $102,000, 880. $102,880 on my $1 bet on Bet Online if every underdog wins, except for that Preston Parsons. He's the only, they didn't accept my, because I don't know, maybe because he's short notice. They wouldn't let me put him in a parlay. So anyway, let's move up.
It's probably a good thing you didn't pick him.
I didn't pick him, but I'm just saying that full underdog parlay is not going to happen. That I have a better chance of getting struck by lightning. What are you drinking on?
I got my homemade hard iced tea.
Oh, there you go. I still got the Leinenkugel Summer Shandy.
Mine's going down really smooth though. Really.
I started at lunch at 2:00. It's 7:30 now. Yeah, I started at lunch, but I went easy though with like some light beers. Had a Bloody Mary, soaked up some of that with chicken fingers. So, but I did have a kind of an early start. All right, next let's talk about these females. Montserrat Ruiz, Conejo, the bunny. You know what's funny about the bunny? I was watching Undisputed. That's Clint from Die Hard MMA, Clint McLean. He does a show. He does like an after the weigh-in thing show too, but all he does is look for people that have sucked weight and had bad cuts, and he points the stuff out. And during that, when he was talking about Amanda Lemos, Montserrat Ruiz, he's like, I don't know, they announced her as Montserrat Conejo. Maybe she got married. But no, Conejo translates to bunny or rabbit, I think, in like Portuguese or Mexican or Spanish. Wow. She's Mexican. She comes from.
Did you see her walk out for the?
Yeah, she does. That's her thing. She did that against Cheyenne Buys too. The whole shake your tail feather thing. The shake your bunny ass. Yeah, I saw that. She loves that. She hams it up. I'm surprised she didn't spit on Amanda Lemos. You know, after the Cheyenne, you heard about that? She did a little spitting, and Cheyenne Buys said, "I'm gonna follow you home, bitch." But I know I never came to that. But oh yeah, that was a big after the fight, almost fight, like a real fight after that.
She's probably the only fighter on this card that doesn't really cut weight either.
Yeah, she's natural like that way. And but you know what? She's a one-trick pony. Kind of like remember that that girl that only does arm bars? What's her name? Stoliarenko. Remember that girl?
Yeah.
Like all her go-to is arm bar. Montserrat Ruiz, same thing, but with headlocks. That she's just a headlock queen.
Wow. I don't see her coming out of this. No.
Huh? Yeah, I think Amanda Lemos is gonna like Josh Aragon said. It's gonna be there's gonna be a rabbit butchered. Amanda Lemos is gonna be butchered rabbit.
No, I mean she looks all business. She looks fit. She looks tight. She looks like a professional fighter. She's way taller.
4 inches. She's got 4-inch height and reach advantage.
And I mean, and she barely made weight. So I'm thinking when she hydrates up, she's going to be substantially larger. substantially.
And the resume of fighters, she's on a 3-fight win streak against good fight Lavinia Souza, Mizuki Inoue. Mizuki Inoue is a star in Japan, and Miranda Granger. Miranda Granger, MMA Parlay King, loves Miranda Granger. Has one fighter interview. Who's it with? Miranda Granger, the Maverick, right? Miranda the Maverick. Is it? No, Miranda Maverick. Or is it Miranda Maverick? Yeah, that's a different girl, right? Miranda Maverick?
Yes, that is a different girl.
That's who Parlay King. So I don't know. But anyway, Miranda Granger's still decent. And Amanda Lemos wiped through them all. Round 1 rear naked choke, unanimous decision against Inoue, and ground and pound round 1 against Lavinia Souza. So yeah, I don't see Montserrat Ruiz doing her killer headlock on this thing. I got Lemos all day. She's a big favorite too. I wrote it down.
Minus 549.
Yeah, there's no value there. That's like a Bellator fight. You know what I mean? Whereas I was on. Oh yeah, now she's even worse. Minus 600.
Yeah,
that's just nasty. That's not even worth putting in a parlay. It'll drop your parlay probably. So anyway, look at Pete is saying he went to Miranda Maverick's gym at her house. Come on, bro. Just like he beat Herbert Burns in a BJJ fight. That's what he said last week. I don't know what to think, Pete is. I don't know. I think you might have some stories, but hey, maybe.
What I like about Lemos is that she finishes fights. I don't think Canelo is. I mean, she went the whole distance her last fight. I mean, and her win against Baez. Amanda Lemos finishes them, man. I like it. It's nice to have a girl who finishes fight. And it's kind of cool. You got two southpaws going after each other.
I got you, buddy. He's right. P. Diz did go there. I remember when she fought before, he was talking about going to that. Yeah, I'm just busting your butt, P. Diz. Just relax, buddy. Don't get so defensive. Just joking with you. Come on. House of Muay Thai. I get it. They have good fighters coming out of there. Miranda Maverick. That's the only one I know. But anyway, okay. So yeah, one thing good about Conejo, she's coming out of 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, Eddie Bravo. So you got to think her BJJ has got to be on point, and she does have like wrestling. Her base is wrestling. That's where her everyone's comes from certain style. That's her style. And she showed that with her headlocks. She also trains out of another place, King's MMA. And that place has Gabby Garcia, the heavyweight girl, Sabina Mazo, who's not a joke, and Ariana, Queen of Violence Lipsky, all fight out of there. So that's something you got to consider too. She does have, I wouldn't count her out, but I think Lemos should knock her out. I took her by TKO round in 3rd round. And look, it was almost a full Capra consensus, except for Alex and Luke are both taking the bunny, Conejo. That's the brothers that are on Perfect Parlay Pursuit.
I got her in the second round KO.
Yeah, Pete is even saying Montserrat trains more out of King's MMA, which is good because that's where the girls are. Ariana Lipsky, Sabina Mazo. I mean, Gabby Garcia is in a different weight class. She's big. She's like man. She's like full-grown man size. Gabby Garcia. She's in like one of them, PFL, LFA, Invicta. I don't know. She's out of one of those decent promotions. But anyway, let's move on because next we've got the short notice replacement for Abu Bakr. We got Preston Parsons coming in to take on D-Rod.
Oh, man.
D-Rod 14-2. D-Rod should just roll through this guy. I mean,
and let's be honest here. You want to talk about poor judges. That loss to Nicholas Dalby, I don't even think it was a loss. I know.
I remember that. I think, did that happen like in Copenhagen?
I don't know.
Nicholas Dalby's from? I think that fight might have been from Nicholas Dalby's hometown. I do
I don't
believe.
know, man.
I know he had Nicholas Dalby's had like 3 robbery decisions go his way, from what I've heard. And I think one against D-Rod might have been in Copenhagen.
That one was definitely a robbery. I remember watching that fight and just kind of going,
"Oh, Pete says it's from the Apex," but yeah, but still, it doesn't matter. I saw that fight too, and it was a robbery. I had picked D-Rod.
So as far as I'm concerned, he's still undefeated in the UFC. So I mean, yeah, I mean he's underrated. He's another scary fighter.
He knocked out Dwight Grant. Dwight Grant's he's no splash in the pan. Dwight Grant's good. He knocked him out in the first round. TKO anyway. He has a TKO victory over Dwight Grant. He's also 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, Eddie Bravo. So I like D-Rod all day against this debut Preston Parsons. He's out of he has these he fights he had Jeff Peterson armbar. That's Combat Night Pro. He's also fought out of Titan FC. He lost to Mike Perry, who D-Rod just has a unanimous decision victory. Unanimous decision over Mike Perry. That was his last fight. This guy lost to Mike Perry back in 2015 by TKO in round 1 in House of Fame. I don't even know where that's out of. I think he trains out of Elevate MMA. That's in Jacksonville, Florida. I mean, in the weigh-ins, though, that Preston Parsons looked game. In the face-offs, I mean.
You think so?
He did. I think he looked game.
I've got Rodriguez here on my notes for the stare down. Came in at 171. He's taller. Had a great stare down. I got Parsons, 169.5. Looks intimidated, and he can tell. Yeah, you can tell he's a rookie. I don't know, man. I think Parsons is way over his head. Like he's shaking in his boots, and the fact that they're feeding him to Rodriguez for his first fight is not fair.
Well, no, he's a short notice replacement, kind of like Chris Patino last week.
It's not fair. I mean,
when the opportunity knocks, you got to answer the door. If you're an upcoming fighter and you get an opportunity to fight on a UFC card and you're coming out of Combat Night Pro, come on. If somebody,
I get it, but there's a reason nobody else would take Rodriguez on a short notice because Rodriguez is a murderer.
Yeah, that's probably why Abu Bakar backed out. And I don't know what happened. I'm not going to make up crap. Abu Bakar, I don't know.
No, I don't see this going the distance either. This is going to be
me neither.
Quick and painful.
Needless to say, it was a full capper consensus. Needless to say, I got him round 2.
I am
because the new guys, they want to show that they can last. And a lot of times, sometimes they just suck, but a lot of times they make it through the first round. Like look at Chris Moutinho. Look, the over under minus 115 either way, 1.5 rounds. I think that's the same. I'm going to check right now.
I am stoked. I did not get on Rodriguez earlier. I waited till yesterday.
Oh, look at now he's at minus 335. I took him when I took him in this parlay here. I took him. It was at plus or minus 265.
Yeah, I'm choked. I didn't get on it earlier. I'm really choked. I didn't get on it earlier. I got it on it yesterday, and it's gone down from then. So it's I'm mad. I should have. I mean, I knew this was my lock of the night like a week ago, and I don't know why I didn't. I should have gone.
A week ago, he was going against Abu Bakar, Nurmagomedov.
No.
He's another.
What? As soon as he pulled out, and as soon as I knew he was.
As soon as the short notice guy, Preston Parsons. I can't have problems.
Yeah.
I want to keep saying Parker Porter.
Well, I should have bet my house on it. I should bet my mortgage. I mean, I should bet everything on it.
No, you shouldn't.
Oh yeah,
no, you shouldn't.
I would have.
You don't ever do that for a fight.
He is definitely my lock of the night.
Your lock of the night.
All over it. I don't think it's going to go the distance either.
He's a safe parlay piece. He's not going to lose.
No.
But I mean, anything happen. It's a fight. One man versus another man. But yeah, he's got 2-inch height and reach. He's coming off the Mike Perry win. He's like Pete has said, he's only got one real loss. All right. let's move up the card. This one, another close one. I'm breaking out the board for Billy Quarantino.
I'm going to read off stats for this one. That's it.
Gabriel Benitez, Mowgli. Okay, let me talk my spiel first. So Billy Quarantino's coming off a tough loss to Gavin Tucker, unanimous decision. I watched that fight. I had picked Billy Q. He let me down. He didn't have the urgency like he usually have. He was kind of going with the flow. He wasn't really giving that forward pressure that I've seen in the past. But anyway, he's fighting out of Gracie, Tampa South, another Florida scene fighter. I guess his main trading partner is Matt Steamroller Frivola. And he's taking on Mowgli, who's coming off a knockout against Guitar Hero Justin James. But Justin James is kind of like, he's what do they call, a gatekeeper type now. He just took that loss to Boston Strong, where he put his $25,000 bet on it, bet the purse on himself, and then went home broke and lost, and a loser, and probably never out of the UFC too. Bad night for Justin James. But anyway, Mowgli's fighting out of AKA American Kickboxing Academy over in California. They say he is the hardest kicker out of American Kickboxing Academy, the Mexican with the 1-inch reach, Mowgli. Now, that's what another funny thing before I let you take over. I watched Hype Check. That's another, his name's Levi. He's part of a little team called Hype Check. They're handicappers. He said when the stats first came out, Billy Q was minus 135. Then by the time of the show, he was plus 170. I want to see what he is right now. Right now, he's a plus 148. So if he's right, what Hype Check said, if Levi, he said, just opened up at 135, tinfoil hat, something might be up that is not like only the sharps and the insiders know. Because why would it flip from being a favorite to a plus 148 now? So I don't know. Did all that money come on Gabriel Benitez to make that flip, or is there something we don't know? Anyway, I'll show you the capper pick. Mowgli won, and I am also taking Mowgli by decision. I'm gonna go get another beer, and you tell these guys what you think about this. Parlay Punch is also on Billy Q. But I'm gonna come back when I come back with a new beer. We're gonna do the board too. So go ahead and give your stats and do what you got to do. I'll be right back.
All right, sounds good. So the way I see it, this is another one of the short notice fights. Gabriel Benitez is taking this on short notice. There's a few stats I want to pull out for Billy because it is kind of impressive. Strikes landed per minute. Billy comes in 7.03 strikes a minute against Gabriel's 4.38 strikes per minute. With that, Billy comes in with a 64% striking accuracy, while the striking accuracy for Benitez, 38%.
It's me.
Jesus Christ. Ranj might not come back.
Relax.
Might be eaten by a dog. We're not exactly sure. Anyways, back to the stats. So Billy's throwing 10 strikes a minute, and he's landing 7 of them every single minute. That's a lot of volume. Now, Benitez does come in with a 70% defense against Billy's 42% defense, but you're still gonna be eating punches. As far as the ground game goes, ground game's pretty similar. Billy's probably a little bit higher on the ground game as well. I think coming off of a loss, I think he's got something to prove as well. Like I said, Benitez taking this on short notice. I'm leaning towards Billy Quarantino, but I'm not positive. I could be bought. I don't like that Benitez is a southpaw. I still think Billy can take it. He's a little bit taller as well. I do think though the one thing that stands out is 7 strikes landed per minute. That is
for who? For Billy?
Yeah, that's a lot of volume.
Yeah, I don't think he'd perform that like that against Gavin Tucker though, and I think Mowgli might be even like skill set with Gavin Tucker. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of weird on this. I like Billy Q.
Me too. It's weird. The one thing I don't like about, I mean, let's be real. Billy's got one loss since 2016, so he should be a lock here. Like he's got one loss. That's it, and it was a decision loss. How many knockout wins does he have? I mean, he's got one. He's got a choke, some punches. I mean, honestly, he should be a lock on this fight. Benitez, you look at his record, and granted, he's coming out of Mexico, which is my tinfoil hat is favoring most Mexican these days, especially with all those training centers opening up. I like his last win against Justin Jays. Then he comes off of 2 losses, 2 wins, a loss, a win, a loss, 2 wins.
Who's the best person that he's beat?
What's that?
Who's the best person that he's beat? Can you? Because I can't. I don't have Tapology open right now. Who'd you say?
Justin Jays, his last fight.
Yeah, and Justin James is not that great.
No,
no. But then again, who's the best person Billy Quarantillo's beat? Look through there. What's the first name jumps out? Contender Series. Yeah.
That's okay. No, I know. I do remember Spark Carlisle.
Yeah, he's not in the UFC anymore. Where's he? I
still remember him.
I think he might be in the crowd at Bellator. I think he might be in the crowd over at Bellator 262 asking for a contract because he's not in UFC. I'll tell you that.
No. So I mean, Kyle Nelson,
Noah Allen, Spike Carlisle underrated. I kind of agree. I liked Spike Carlisle. He's that ginger fighter, right? He's got red hair. Yeah, I liked him. But he for real, he did get cut.
I mean, Gavin Tucker's real. I mean, he's my Canadian boy. He is real. I mean, he also beat Justin Jays as well.
Oh, he's an LFA. Spike is. Thank you. Thank you for that, buddy.
Actually, I don't even think where is Spike now. Spike is not.
All right, he just keeps putting this up here. Listen, I said not the hardest in MMA, hardest out of AKA, American Kickboxing Academy. That's what they said. The hardest kick out of our facility is Mowgli, Gabriel Benitez. Douglas Lima, he's fighting out of some Brazilian place, I think. Yeah. I want to say.
Spike Carlisle's last fight was at,
I don't know.
Bally's Fight Night. So I guess he's fighting for casinos now. I think Bally's is his last fight for Spike Carlisle. Bally's.
Bally's?
Yeah.
Fight night?
Yeah. No idea.
What's that, in Reno? Is that in Reno? Is that in the I wish I was Vegas, but I'm not? Reno, Nevada?
Oh, that's the Oscar De La Hoya promotion.
Oh, Douglas Lima trains out of ATT. You're correct. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Yeah, but anyway, what's his name? Mowgli's supposed to have the toughest kick out of American Kickboxing Academy according to their camp. So who are you taking? Who are you on?
I am.
Oh, I got to do this. We've got. I know Matt from Parlay Punch said Billy Q. Or Josh, you taking Billy Q too? We're gonna say P Punch, Matt. Who you got? You got Billy Q or Mowgli? Who you got?
I am. After watching, I was on the fence. I had picked Benitez beforehand. After watching the face-off, I am going with the taller, the guy who was smirking and nice and relaxed.
He was smiling.
Yeah, and Benitez had that clinchy face, and I don't like the clinchy face. I like the flexing, but the relaxed face. So I'm going with Cardillo. I'm going with Billy.
Quarantillo,
whatever. I can't talk.
I don't know. Are those L's silent? He's an American. Quarantillo.
I
They
saw
say they pronounce every
ago.
consonant in America. Quarantillo. Billy Quarantillo.
Yeah.
If he was Spanish, it'd be Bihi or Bihi Quantillo.
I'll never be a play-by-play guy.
Yeah. In French, it would be Guillaume, right? Billy's Guillaume.
Yes.
William. Yeah. Interesting. Anyway, I took French in 9th grade, so I know a little bit. Okay. Anybody else? Who's P Diz? Billy 2 by decision. P Diz. Everybody's on P Diz. Nobody's taking the favorite here. You guys are all going to be wrong. All going to be wrong. Mowgli. Ooh, fighting out of Pittsburgh. Who's this? Who? Oh, I think I might have put this guy in a parlay earlier this week.
I'm a degenerate. I just put a bet on
Cody
Billy.
Law. Cody Law. What's the other guy's name? Theodora Makuka. Theodore Makuka, Cody Law. No, I didn't put it because I remember the odds were crazy. They're like the 800 was minus 800 was the favorite, I think, or something like that. Or no, underdog was plus 800, and I don't know enough about Bellator, so I didn't touch it.
I've got Law for KO round 2.
Oh yeah,
plus
I did it in Tapology too, but I told you I cheated and I used Vlad's picks that he put on his member site. but some of them he only did fight does not go to decision, so I had to do the tail of the tape, and I just picked the favorite. Safe bet.
Does anybody know what this says?
That's his name, and he signed. That's his autograph. And
whatever.
It says Vladimir.
Vladimir. Oh, it's 3 letters.
Yeah, it's in whatever. It's in Bulgarian. They got a different alphabet. They got. I think there's one letter for the word
His name is this long.
Or you know what? I think that says Bulgarian cowboy. I don't know. You got to ask Vlad. I saw he's got a video where he's signing the shirts. That's his thing.
Surprised his wrist is not
that might be Bulgarian cowboy. That might mean, or might just say the word Bulgaria. I have no idea. You sent him that Canadian flag. He wrote on that. He wrote on your. He wrote it because he knows a girl. See, Pete he's not.
You're right.
He's not definitely. He wrote it for a girl he knows that lives in Canada to show that. He's definitely straight. He's not. He's just awkward because he was in Bulgaria and Serbia or whatever. Did you guys see his carnival punches? His punch on the machine at the carnival at the fair at the.
Yeah.
It's like a merchant's fair. I asked him. I go, "Did you score on the goalie game next to it?" He was like, "Oh God, no." But it was awesome. He has 2 videos because the first time he did it and he had I don't know if it's pounds or kilos or I don't know how they measure it over there, but it read like 901 after he hit it, and then he had a second video the next day. He must have went back and he hit it again and broke the record. New high score 932 or something, and he was like, I thought about John Morgan's face.
Poor guy.
I love
and
Vlad.
You wonder why he's single? Really? You're kidding me, right? Come on, dude.
He's single because he's always busy. He's a hard work. He's very conscientious. He's a hard work ethic. He's always working. He stays up till the sun comes up to watch UFC with us. Always. Oh, I gotta stand my back. Oh, let me just walk. This is the one walking. That's our game. Drink. Vlad stood up again. Drink.
All right.
All right. So, where are we at? Everybody's you're all on Billy Q.
He does. Don't break the bro code.
Did you ever see make a duck call out of a can top? Do you do that in Canada? You know the can lid?
No.
I'll show you. You got to bend it right perfectly in half, right in the middle. You stick it right between the roof of your mouth and your tongue. Come here, duck. Come here, duck.
Fucking loser. Oh, fuck.
That's how you make a duck call out of a can top.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I wonder why you're not getting laid.
Because I don't know. Yeah, that's a long story.
You and Vlad got way too much in common.
No, I got a wife. She just I've been married too long to her. That's the problem. Anyway. I mean, my birthday comes around once a year. Come on. I got a birthday, I got an anniversary, and I got Christmas. Sometimes Christmas, depends on how early the kids get up. Anyway, so next we're moving on. I'm on Gabriel Benitez, Mowgli. Everybody else seems like they're taking Billy Q. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, I flopped. I'm gone. Yeah, I flopped Billy Q.
That's fine. It's a good pick. That's like I said, I was on the fence, but I'm sticking with my guns. I'm sticking with the favorite in Mowgli, Gabriel Benitez. Billy Q, Spike Carlisle. That's his best win on his resume. Come on. Anyway, Rodolfo Vieira, that beast. He's a beast. Black belt hunter. Coming off, he got choked out by Fluffy. Black belt hunter got choked out by a purple belt named Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. But anyway, the problem is black belt hunter has shit gas tank, real shit gas tank. He's taking on Dustin Stoltzfus, the German, out of coming off a loss to Kyle Dawkins. But the Dawkins brothers are the Dawkins brothers are a good sibling combo. They are. They're both very, very good. Regional scene, Dustin Stoltzfus is a champ at We Heart MMA. He's a We Heart MMA champ. That's kind of like that's the German regional scene. It's out of Berlin. He's training right now out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. But according to Fight Night Picks, he's still training out of Franker's fight team in Berlin. So I don't know, but I don't know. It's mixed. I heard he's out of Pennsylvania, but his original gym is out of Frankfurt, Germany, or something like that. So anyway, this guy Dustin Stoltzfus, I don't know what belt I don't know his ground game or anything. I didn't deep dive onto him, but I'm willing to bet he's got way better cardio than Rodolfo Vieira. Most of the cappers I watched said Rodolfo Vieira, if he is going to win, it's going to happen in the first round. And if you look up his Tapology, and you probably took what's his average fight time? Less than 5.
Rodolfo Vieira, average 5 times, 6.2 or 6 minutes and 26 seconds.
Wow, just barely out of the first round. But I think all his
you're fucking quizzing me. That's not fair.
What?
You're quizzing me. That's not fair. Keep going. Keep quizzing me. I'm your stats guy. Keep quizzing me.
You're fine. Listen.
I'll pull him on my ass.
If you look at Rodolfo Vieira, look at all those grappling fights he's got, all those wins and everything. You know those are full gi. And I watched a couple of his grappling bouts. He uses that gi. He grabs the lapel. He grabs the collar. He grabs the shirt cuff, the sleeve cuff. He grabs the pants. He can't do any of that stuff with UFC. So I think that's where there's a difference between mixed martial arts and full gi Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I'm for one, I use the gi when I was practicing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I no gi. I was much worse at no gi because I was a gi grabber too. I grabbed the lapel, the collar, the cuffs, I pull out my own gi, put it around the guy's neck and choke him out with it. For real. Look at Vera Muscles takedowns. Yeah, and that's another thing. And plus, he's muscle bound, which muscular guys, they need more oxygen for their blood. Therefore, they gas out a lot easier than slender, sleeker fighters. So it's kind of like a broken record, but it's either Rodolfo submits him in the first round or Dustin Stoltzfus is going to win. That's what I think. That's what a lot of other cappers think. It was pretty split on the show, on the capper show. Pretty even all the way down. I ended up taking Stoltzfus by decision because of the cardio. I don't see him. I think Rodolfo is durable enough to not get. What is that? Are you making a hat? There you go. There you go. All right. So go ahead. Give me your breakdown on what you think about the black belt Hunter against Dustin Stoltzfus.
The first thing I want to do is I want to read something off the UFC German website, which was
the German
released 19 hours ago. The Ultimate Fighting Championships, the world's premier mixed martial arts organization, has announced they will make its long-awaited return to Germany with UFC Fight Night Berlin on the 31st of May. This allows upcoming Europe, Middle East, and Africa events in London and Abu Dhabi. They're going in. Tinfoil hat.
So you think they're gearing for the German to win? That's your tinfoil hat conspiracy? Because
tinfoil hat, which is one of the reasons I'm going with Taha, also means that I'm going in with
Stoltzfus?
Stoli. I'm going with Stoli. He looked taller. He looked relaxed at the weigh-in. And I will say, Vieira was the only one at the weigh-in, the only one who looked weak, man. He looked like his weight cut was hard. He might rehydrate really well. I get it. I lost money on Vieira last time.
So did I think everybody.
I mean, I wasn't expecting Fluffy to kick his ass. I really wasn't, especially not submit him. I'm not going to make the same mistake again. I think Stoli's got this. So I'm putting my tinfoil hat on. I'm going with the German here. Going with Taha and going with Stoli.
Yeah, I'm going with Stoltzfus, mostly because he's plus money. The value's there. But, I mean, Rodolfo Vieira, like I said earlier, I think he can do it in the first round because I don't know. There's a big question mark around Stoltzfus's grappling and BJJ game. I don't know about We Heart MMA. I don't know any of that shit. And the Kyle Dawkins thing, Kyle Dawkins is well-rounded, but that went to unanimous decision. So it's hard to get a take on Stoltzfus's BJJ, but he does have 13-2 record, and he's got double the fights. Rodolfo Vieira is 7-1 as in UFC. I know grappling, he's got all sorts of wins and stuff, but like I said, that's with a gi on, and it's different. It's apples and oranges,
I'm thinking about what Noah Allen is saying. This might be a trap one. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, we're both on the underdog anyway. We're both on Stoltzfus. So if it is a trap, yay us, because that's what. But I don't know if it's going to be it might be the trap one. If it goes a decision, they might just because your tinfoil hat theory. Yeah, it might go that way. But I don't know. Rodolfo Vieira, he did look good at the weigh-ins, though. I mean, I don't know about you said he was sucked out and stuff, but I heard Clint say he managed to he had to take off his pants and he was balancing on one leg without a problem. He wasn't wobbly or anything. He didn't see signs of like what's that when he didn't see signs of struggling to make the weight, except for, ooh, tacos. Man, I can go for a taco right now. I'm starving. Yep, and Noah's on the board with you. It's a trap.
I don't know, man.
He does also Stoltzfus. Look at P. P. Diz said he had Fluffy. Good for him. Okay, so.
Sorry, that was the only wardrobe change you got this week.
We're going with the underdog here. I don't know anybody's been. I mean, in the chat, nobody's taken. Look at even Matt Stoltzfus TKO. There you go. Everyone's doubting the Vieira gas tank. That's what I'm sure.
Under in the Stoltzfus fight. Hang on a second here.
That's a good pick.
Time?
Simple man. That is good. The under in the Stoltzfus fight's a good pick. Under is an even number, plus 100, but it's under 1.5. So that's only for 1.5 rounds. I don't like. If it was 2.5, I would definitely take the under.
Yeah, Dustin's at 9.41 or 9 minutes 41 seconds. Vieira's at 6.26. Yeah, that's a really good call.
Yeah, I think Stoltzfus has enough experience and knowledge that he should be able to last 1.5 rounds. It's tough though. Rodolfo Vieira can go back to his old ways of submitting everybody quick. He does. If you look at he's got some good wins in the UFC. I forgot who, but they're in there. Stoltzfus, he's more of a regional guy, right?
I'm going to be curious because Vieira is very comfortable on his back, and if Stoltzfus wants to, he can take him down, and Vieira will happily go down on his back and start working from the guard. So I don't know. Could be interesting. And I think he could really get some good ground.
Simple man, if you're taking someone get finished fast, you better be on the side with Rodolfo Vieira, because I don't see Rodolfo Vieira getting finished fast unless he gasses out like he did against Fluffy. But I think that he might last a little longer, because I think he learned. Even in your losses, you come back learning something. What he learned, I better work on my cardio because I just got beat by Fluffy, by guillotine, by a purple belt, and I'm a black belt hunter, and he just beat me. So, anyway, let's move on to Matisse, the gamer Gamera, Matus gamer Gamera taking on Jeremy. Who the fuck is this guy? Stevens.
Forever he will be known as who the fuck is this guy?
Yes, Jeremy. Jeremy, who the fuck is this guy? Lil Heathen Stevens. Y'all know about Jeremy Stevens, his little push to Drakkar Klose. That was just getting a whiplash from a push. That's kind of weak on Drakkar Klose's part, I think. Bowing out of a fight. I think he had a bad weight cut, and that's why he bowed out. Not because, I got a whiplash from a push. I don't know. Anyway, regardless, Jeremy Stevens is coming off. He's winless in his last 5 fights. He's coming off a loss to Calvin Kattar, but winless. He hasn't won.
Out of the old age home.
They're
wheeling him out for one last fight.
Yeah, 28-18, definitely deep into those double-digit losses. But he does have that stupid, crazy-eye knockout power. Matus Gamera, 1 loss, 18-1. Who did he lose to? You got Tapology up?
Stand by.
It was somebody from a regional scene a while ago or something. It was kind of like a fluke, I think.
Gamera lost to Guram. Oh, you're going to make me spell it or pronounce this?
Oh, say it. I know it.
Kutaladze.
Yeah, Guram Kutaladze. That's where he's a UFC guy. Was that in the UFC?
Yeah, that was a split decision loss in 2020 on UFC Fight Night.
Split decision. So so that was only one judge away from being a draw. But anyway, he was Matus Gamrot, KSW champ out of Poland. He trains at American Top Team. He's coming off his last win was against Scott Holtzman, ground and pound round 2.
Yep.
I don't see how the gamer should lose this to who the fuck is this guy to Jeremy double-digit loss, winless in the last 5. Jeremy Stevens. I think Jeremy Stevens is probably out the door after he loses this one to Gamrot. I think they're spoon feeding Gamrot this victory. That's what I think. Are you're in agreement with that? Oh, look at good take. Feels like UFC is punishing Stevens for the punch given him. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why there wasn't like a rematch, or not a rematch, but a fight between Drakkar Klose and Jeremy Stevens. How come that never happened? You'd think Drakkar Klose, he got whiplash. How long does it take to recover from that? Come back and then fight him again. It would make a more interesting fight because it was one that was supposed to happen. So I don't know why they would, but anyway, I would take Drakkar Klose too if they fought again, but at all because they never did fight. Huh?
Josh.
Yeah. Who the fuck is Guram?
Yeah.
It means Guram. What's his name? What's his name? Guram Taladze or something? Guram Taladze? I don't know. Oh, that's great. Whiplash, 30 minutes at Six Flags. What happened? Somebody just went down. Oh, look, there's Bellator. We're doing watch along too, kind of. Not me, really. I'm hearing it. But the guy just big left hook put this other dude down.
Ow.
Look, he just knocked him out. He goes, I feel bad.
He does. I mean, he looks like a really nice guy. He's kind of.
I want to see the replay. I want to see what happened here. This is right close to me, Mohegan Sun. This is what's this? Is this the Saeed Salma Ronnie Marks? Oh, look, here's the replay. He got that was a nice one right in the jaw. Yep. Good stoppage by Dan Murgalata.
You know what? I don't mind Dan. He's a decent ref. I mean, it's a tough gig. You gotta admit, it's a really tough gig. Everyone's had some. Herb Dean had a horrible night last week.
Yeah, well, that Chris Matinho thing, no one's going to let him live that down. 30 seconds, then the kid it was coming forward. The kid was coming forward with punches, and Herb Dean stops it. What? I think Herb Dean had inside the distance.
Well, I went troll crazy on my keyboard, kind of going, since when does Herb Dean work for Bet365? Is like, what's going on with this fucking?
Well, thankfully, I took the over 1.5. I cashed out, thankfully.
Yeah,
but man, it should have went to distance. That would have. Herb Dean. I don't know. I hope Joe Rogan, somebody should interview Herb Dean about that call. I want to see what he has to say because Joe Rogan has interviewed him about other calls that were like suspect, like mad sus calls that he's had in the past. So he would be the one. But anyway, look, Herb Dean saved himself and a lot of people a lot of money. That's right, because a ton of people had inside the distance for our boy Clown Hair. What's his name? Erkin Kush.
Celebrate legalization. Way to go, Saeed. That was crazy. I did not have
Saeed Soma. I like him.
I did not have him on my Tapology.
Was he the favorite?
Probably not.
I did have him. You know why? Because Vlad had him. I told you.
I threw darts. Yeah, I threw darts at the board.
Oh, chat's funny. If Herb Dean ends up getting killed by the mafia, we know why. No, I think the mafia probably made money on that shit. Herb Dean probably paid off debt to the mafia for doing that.
You know what?
Now
I don't mind Goddard either. I don't mind Goddard. I mean, I realize Goddard's had
Is he the one with the crazy beard that's all braided up?
No, he's not bad either, though.
What's that guy's name?
Mark Goddard's clean shaven but tatted up.
Right. Who's the guy with the beard? He's got like 2 beard braids that are super long. You know what I'm talking about. What's his name?
Fucking used to know it. Now I forget what it was. Mike Beltran? Is that
Mike Beltran. Thank you, Josh. Mike Beltran. He's the one with he's all right, that guy. Yeah. And who's the one with the short hair that I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I miss Mazzagatti.
Yeah, me too. But he would have let that go the distance. He would have let Chris Patino.
How did he get a job
until Chris Patino was on the ground? You know, he would have let that go. If you're standing up in one of his fights, if he's the ref, if you're standing up, you can still fight. He's not going to stop it unless you're on the ground. Herzog.
He's the guy. He's the other one with one of my fights. Let's put it that way.
What's that?
I would not have liked seeing Mazzagatti ref in one of my fights. That's for damn sure.
I guess he's like a chef or something too, or something. Oh, he's got. You know what? He's got a whole bunch of BJJ schools all through, like a chain of them or something. I heard. Anyway, he's doing fine. He's doing MMA Genie, the kid. MMA Genie interviewed him. MMA Genie, for being 14, 15, whatever he is, he's.
Speaking of which, props out to MMA Genie for joining our Tapology challenge tomorrow night.
Right. I'm trying to get on the MMA holes. I hope they accept my membership to their group so I can be on their Tapology contest. I know they will. I know. Yeah, Mario Yamasaki did get released. I know. So, all right, moving up the card. What are we at, the co-main event now? Yeah, we've got the beautiful Marion Renault taking on the beautiful cupcake, Miesha Tate. Now, this is an interesting fight because Miesha Tate hasn't fought since 2016. Yeah, put that on because there's a lot of different ways that cat can be used here. Okay? Miesha Tate hasn't fought since 2016. She's had 2 kids. She's coming out of retirement for this. When she left, she was with a fighter named Brian Caraway. Then she did like a UFC, like a fighter, Ultimate Fighter or something. She did something and met this dude, Johnny Nunez, on the show. Now that's who she got 2 kids with, and she's all hooked up with him. She's the vice president of One Championships. You know what that is? That's that promotion that it's like on Fox with, they have that the brother-sister duo champions on that One Championship. The Asians, they're Asian. Forgot their names. Like he's good. They're both champions though, and the guy is definitely good. I can't say I've seen highlights of. I forgot his name though, but I don't watch One Championship. But I know the guy is good. The girl's also a champion. They're both brother and sister. But anyway, Miesha Tate, vice president of the One Championship. If on Tapology they have the money made, she's made over $1 million already. Now, Marion Renault, let's look at her outside of fighting. She's a gym teacher. She owns a gym with her husband, Armando Perez Jr., not a fighter, but a BJJ black belt and instructor. That's respectable. She owns this gym called Trifecta MMA. It's in California. And she also I think she has got a new kid too, like recently. I think she's got a son too. I'm not 100% though. I saw, like, I didn't watch the interview, but I saw caption has said talks about Miesha Tate and her son, something like that. But anyway, she's a BJJ black belt. She's got a 2-inch reach advantage. And since Miesha Tate retired in 2016, Mary Renault's had 7 fights. Yeah, I know she's lost 4 of those 7, and those are most recent. But listen to the people she's lost to. Macy Chiasson, Rachel Pennington, Yana Kunitskaya, Kat Zingano. And you know what? Mary Renault never finished. She's never been submitted. She's never been knocked out. She's only lost by decision. Miesha Tate can't say that. Miesha Tate has been knocked out. Miesha Tate has been submitted. Miesha Tate's lost by decision. She's got, so she's been submitted 3 times. She got 7 losses. She submitted 3 of those, knocked out 2, and decision by 2. So all that being said, I'm going to go against the majority of the picks. I'm taking the old 44-year-old gym teacher. Win or lose, she's done. Win or lose, she says, I'm retiring. But at the weigh-ins, during the face-offs, Miesha Tate, hands behind her back, a smile, a little perky smile. Mary Renault, clenched fist. During the face-offs, looking her in the eye, clenched fist. But look at you with your Bulgarian cowboy extra medium shirt on. But anyway, Mary Renault, during the face-off, she had clenched fist. She was intense. I think she's going to upset. She wants to retire on a good note against a former bantamweight champion. I got Mary Renault. I like her at plus 125. Let's see what it is today, and then you can talk about your conspiracy. Where is it? Here's Vegas 31, Mary Renault, plus 123. Yeah, I've already placed the bet on it, and I took her within decision, inside the distance at plus 425 for Renault. Let's see what you have to say.
Tinfoil hat time?
Yeah,
right.
Go ahead. Put it on if you want.
Would Miesha Tate be coming out of retirement to a fight she's not going to win? Probably not.
Or
listen,
media, I don't know. She left pictures of her getting penetrated leak onto throughout the social media.
She is, let's be honest, she is a social media whore. She was in the attention limelight for years. All of a sudden, had 2 kids, retired, did the mom thing for a bit. Mom thing was kind of boring. Hit the gym again. Got kind of the fire back in. Kind of started building her interest up. And I think she kind of went for a little, let's come out of retirement plan with the UFC. This is not a 1-contract fight. This is a multiple contract fight. All right. She's still young. She's still hungry. She got the hunger back after being away and being a mom. And, that's a tough gig, man. And let's be honest, it's way nicer to be in the limelight of the media and being a UFC fighter, especially at the top of the women's division where, I don't see Nunes having another opponent that might be worthy. UFC can sell a Tate Nunes rematch. They can do that, and they'll bring some money in. And Nunes still has some contract that she needs to fill out. I think this is a very well orchestrated plan from Tate, and I think this is just step 1. And I think Renault is a speed bump in this matter, and I think she's going to get walked all over. And Tate's going to finish this out.
Well, I do have Tate on a couple parlays, but I flipped my pick to Mary Renault.
Tate loves the exposure. She's bigger.
She sure does.
She's stronger.
Full penetration, right on.
Good.
Because I watched E-Money. I didn't even know there was nudes of them. I'm trying to stay away from porn. It's bad for you. But E-Money's like dissing. Like she's like, Miesha Tate's nudes are not even that good. Not good. I warned you. And so I had to look at them, and they were hot.
I have not seen Miesha Tate's nudes. I have not looked at it. But I mean, you know what? This is all part of the hype. And she's not going to, okay, if she comes back from retirement, loses a fight, is there a second one for her? Probably not.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think so. I think this is the beginning of the wave, of the Miesha Tate wave for the Nunes rematch fight. I see this happening. I definitely see her on a multiple fight contract. This is a speed bump, man. This is just one of her stepping stones. This is an all-in parlay piece.
No, if you think so, but I'm going with the old 44-year-old. She knows she's retiring. The clinch fist during the face-offs. She wants to go out with a victory over a former champ. She's coming off those 4 unanimous decision losses. She realizes that. And plus, if you think ring rust, and people are like, oh, ring rust, but she's been training at Extreme Couture training. Yeah, she hasn't had a fight since 2016. Even she's had grappling bouts. No, she hasn't. She had one against Jessica I in 2016. So that was submission underground 2. Now they're at like submission underground 15 or some shit. I don't even know. But anyway, look, Andrade. Oh, yeah, he's replying to Simple Man. There's no lesbian here. They're both married to men. But Andrade got beat by who? Marion Renault. Yeah, she beat Andrade. I think it was rear naked choke. I'm just saying, Marion Renault, I think I got her. I think she's going to get it done within distance at plus 425. I don't know what it is now, but that's what I took it at.
Damn good odds.
When I bet it, I'm gonna open it up. Let's see what this is.
I have Renault plus 120, Tate minus 150.
How about props? Do you have prop bets?
Ooh, I might. Stand by. I don't usually get props until the day of. No props.
Mine are struggling to open because I got Bellator on and this StreamYard. But
I am blessed with fiber optic cable.
Yeah, that was earlier in 2016.
Yeah, I know. Exactly.
2016 was also the last time Miesha Tate fought. So that was earlier too.
Come back. She wouldn't be in that kind of shape coming back if she was not ready in fight form. And this is the beginning of something. This is not her one shot out and then back to motherhood. This is her. I'm sick of dealing with kids now. I want to go on the road and start fighting. Husband, take care of the kids. Mommy's going to work.
Because he can't fight. He lost in one championship. He was only in there because his wife is vice president.
Yeah. Husband, take care of the kids.
She's busy enough with that
Mom's
shit.
Mom's got to work. Mom likes the limelight. Mom misses one
championship. She already made her $1 million. There's no hunger there. I know she's got a goal. She wants to get the UFC belt again. It's definitely not going to happen, even with a win over Marion Renault. Her next fight, she'll lose, whoever it is, she beats.
You miss. You're underestimating her ego and her want for attention, and the fact that she needs that limelight. And she was away for too long. She missed it so bad it made her come back. She didn't have to come back, but she came back for a reason, not to lose. Tinfoil Hathaway. Done.
Yeah, well, I mean, it could go either way, but I'm going with the underdog with the capper minority because everybody's taking Miesha Tate. Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
The whole flock of them. Oh, look at decision. Not me. Marion Renault within distance. Who else? Cowboy Vlad. Also.
You are
and same
both,
with Nick Cap Guru. Nick Cap Guru is also taking Marion Renault.
You
know why? Because he's like ring rust.
Are brave, celibate men. I admire you.
Don't even bring my girlfriend into this. Anyway, we're at the main event. Islam Makhachev versus Thiago Moises. This one, minus 700 was the last time I checked. And I think it's probably this. Yeah, still minus 700 for Islam Makhachev. because he's a Khabib lifelong friend of the family, training with Khabib and that whole Dagestani fight spirit, all that crap. Against Thiago Moises, 15-4. But you know what? Thiago Moises, those 4 losses, never finished. They're all by unanimous decision. I know. So a lot of people are, I think, overlooking. I don't know if Islam Makhachev is going to be able to. He should win, but I don't think he's going to finish him. And if it does go decision, it could, depending on Moises, how he fights. If he outstrikes out. I don't know. It could go that way. This is what I'm taking. I'm taking Makhachev by decision. However, I already did. I put a hedge bet right there. I put a hedge bet at plus 450. I had to. I have to take a shot. It's like scratch off ticket. I could win $45 off it just on the possible decision to go Moises' way. So. And minus 700, there's no value in that. I'm not going to put Makhachev in a parlay because he's minus 700. The only way you can take Makhachev is if you pick the round and pick him. Even by decision, he's minus 125. I don't bet minus numbers. I'm a plus money guy. You know that. So if I do take Makhachev, I'm going to have to say by round. And there's not a round. He's not going to finish Thiago Moises. He's never been finished. If he wins, it's going to be by decision. So that's why I'm taking Makhachev by decision. However, I'm hedge betting Moises. What's your thoughts on this fight here, this main event for Vegas 31?
As a stats guy, I can't go against Islam. Makhachev is just stacked everywhere. And where I see this going and where I see it really tilted is in the takedown average for every 15 minutes. And Makhachev sits at 3.46, while Moises sits at 1.06. And the thing is, with Islam, his takedown defense, 93% takedown defense. He's not going to get taken down. So if he has any kind of fight IQ whatsoever, he's going to be taking Moises down. And he's going to be handing him his ass. Do I think it's going to go the distance? That's the question. I mean, you look at his last 5 fights since 2018, which I don't want to go any further back than that. I don't even like going back to 2018. Even from 2019, he had 2 decisions, with 1 arm trial and choke in 2021. You go back to 2018, he's got a knockout punch of Gleison Tebow and Caden Johnson and an armbar win. So is he going to finish him? He might.
He did finish Drew Dober in round 3.
Yeah.
But I just don't – I don't know.
He's way taller. He looks all business. I don't know. Unless somebody thinks he's a trap.
Let's talk about Moises' losses. Okay, he lost to all unanimous decisions. He's never been finished. All right. His most recent loss was Damir Ismagulov, another Russian. Before that, Benil Dariush, who happened to be Michigan State high school wrestling champ. Just
and
FYI.
in his prime, you got to mention he was in his prime back then, 2018.
In 2017, he lost a vacant championship fight in the LFA to a guy named Robert Watley. So that's nothing. He was the headliner. It was a vacant championship fight. And before that, he lost to a guy named Jason Knight for another champion main card fight in Atlas Fights, but that was way back. I think. I don't know the year, but it was before 2017. I know that.
2015.
2015. And that's coincidentally when
May 30th, 2015.
When Islam Makhachev lost, that was also 2015. The dude he lost to is a chump, Adriano Martins. That guy, since he beat Islam Makhachev, has not won. He's after that Islam Makhachev victory, he's like 0-4. And his last fight, he lost in something called Future FC. one of those weird local regional promotions. And but I did watch the fight. I watched the fight, and that was stopped prematurely. Makhachev was on his way back up, and I think he could have probably still turned things around. So, but yeah, but still it counts as a loss. Adriano Martins.
I'll be right back.
But,
I'll be right back.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm picking Makhachev on this one, and
I'm with you.
I'll let you take over for a second. I can't see Moises doing this thing.
Right. I'm with you. I also have Makhachev by decision. He's got a slight height advantage, nothing big. They're the same reach, but I don't know. It says 1 inch height advantage, but if the weigh-ins, same face-off, same. It is like only an inch. But the thing is, I think a lot of people are high on Makhachev because Khabib's undefeated. Makhachev should be undefeated, but don't fade Thiago Moises. He's still a prime fighter. He's not top 10, but his losses, we just went over them. They're all like nothing to be ashamed of. I don't know. Yeah, I know. You're right. Moises is about Drew. That would be a good fight. Moises versus Drew Dober. That would be a great fight. I agree. And Makhachev should win this. But I'm saying at plus 450, it's worth a $10 hedge bet. Don't you guys think? I mean, just a sprinkle, half a unit, $10. I played $20 scratch offs for and that the chances of winning that are garbage. So it's worth a $10 scratch off bet on Thiago Moises. I can win $45 off that. So Moises is 26. Good point, Sean Kendra. Moises is only 26. Makhachev's 29 though, so you really the age thing doesn't really mean shit. Ooh, good take, Crazy Ginger. Good take. Benel Dariush finished over quicker than Islam did. Oh, and out-wrestled Islam. Sarukian beat Islam 29-28 in my opinion as well. Good take. Good points there. Yeah, but he did come out with the win over Sarukian. I'm trying to find ways of how Thiago Moises, because nobody took one capper took Thiago Moises. That was Luke from Perfect Parlay Pursuit. He's the only one that took Thiago Moises. Everybody else, his brother and his buddy Dan, everybody is Islam Makhachev. I did watch some interviews. John Morgan interviewed Islam Makhachev. James Lynch interviewed Thiago Moises. Thiago Moises is predicting himself to knock out Makhachev, but I think they all go that way. Every fighter that gets interviewed says he's going to finish the other guy. Why wouldn't you? You're trying to build your own confidence. So I want to look for reasons for the underdog, but I just don't see it happening. However, I did already put a bet on it. So let's guys in the chat, let's throw out your most confident pick on the card that's not a crazy. We'll say we're gonna make a 3-fight parlay that should win, but I don't want any picks that are over minus 250 favorite. So you can't take D-Rod. You can't take Amanda Lemos. You can't take Rodrigo Nascimento. You can't take Francis Figueiredo. And everybody else and you can't take Islam Makhachev. He's ridiculous. Everybody else is game. So go ahead and put your most confident picks. We're going to make a 3-fight parlay. I'm going to put the bet on it right here. Right here. That sounds like Burt MMA, right? And right here. They're starting to get this gear up for this Velasquez Heel-Holtz fight in Bellator. But all right, I'm gonna shut that off, and Fiera and Stevens, huh? Who the fuck is this guy? Jeremy Stevens? No way. Matus Gamra, I think you're gonna get that one. I like all right, I want to find something that's gonna pay well. I'm gonna say shit, my daughter's got my phone too. But Miles Johns. Everybody like Miles Johns. Thank you. Simple Man likes Johns. Miles Johns. I'm gonna put a check by him. He's one. Where's this sheet? All right, Miles Johns. I'm not taking Taha. I'm on Morozov, but that's not one of the parlay pieces because I'm not confident with that. How about Matus Gamrat? What's that? 205. Let's. Oh man, Bet Online's off now, and I need my phone. Excuse me. What's do you guys have a betting lineup? Nor. I need my phone, please.
Why?
Because the internet's shoddy on the computer, and I need to check.
You're still on that?
I'm still on that. You're still on this? Well,
Been on that?
you've been on this.
Are you vlogging?
What do you mean blogging? No, I'm live though.
Do people see this?
Yeah, they see this. Yeah, they didn't see you though. I'm only half the screen. Matter of fact, look, I'm gonna turn Dave off. There you go. You want to get in on it?
No!
Huh? You can get in on it. Okay, let's pull this up. Bet Online on my phone. Why don't you tell me I had some text?
I don't know.
Son of a B. Okay, so MMA. We've got these are subject to change as soon as Dave's back off the phone. I think I don't know, he's got an important phone call. Right? You all right, Dave? Who are you on the phone with? Someone important?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. All right. I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.
$150. You'll be there in a half hour.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the way it goes.
All right, we're making our 3-fight parlay.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I'm all over this. Wait. I went bad yesterday. I had a couple drinks and hit the online betting. And yeah, third of my bankroll's gone, but that's okay. It's fine. We'll be okay.
That's all right. It's a parlay. I'm building it right now. The only person I've got on it so far is Miles Johns and Matus Gamrat. So I got 2 of the 3.
Ooh, well, I like both of those.
Yep. I'm going to put them in on my phone.
How do you feel about Rodriguez as well?
D-Rod?
Yeah.
His odds are, what's his odds?
I got him at minus 333 right now.
Yeah, that's too chalky. I want to make money on this.
Okay. Jesus.
That could be your big money.
He is my big money. That was one of my picks last night when I
Miles Johns 170. That's a nice.
Yeah, Taha. I like Taha.
No, I don't like Taha. I like Morozov.
You don't like Taha? Okay. And you're on Renault instead of Tate?
Yeah. Matus Gamrat minus 211. 2-1 odds. Not bad.
We're both on Billy, right? Quarantillo?
No.
Oh,
yeah.
How about the odds aren't good on Lemos either. Okay. How about the opening bout?
minus 280 for Figueiredo. Forget that too. Amanda Lemos minus 600. She doesn't make it. She don't make the cut. I might put in.
Take my Rodriguez.
You want to throw in an underdog?
He's a great leg on the parlay.
Yeah, I guess he could be the anchor at minus 335. But
fuck yeah, I feel solid about that. So
how about Nascimento's gross too? Those odds are gross.
Who we have Johns, Gamrot,
and Figueiredo, or not Figueiredo. Who did we just say?
Rodriguez.
D-Rod, right?
Yeah.
So okay, let's see what that pays out for those three. Okay.
Plus 189. So I will put a.
Is that what it pays out on your end?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm at plus 200 for me. Plus 204. Plus 204 for that parlay.
So how much is a $50 bet makes me $144, so $94.49.
204.
$50. I'm in.
Oh, hold on. Highlighted text is not allowed in a parlay. Who's that? D-Rod. I can't even put D-Rod in a parlay on my thing. I got to replace him. I got to replace him. I'm going to put in an underdog, Dustin Stoltzfus.
I like that too.
Yeah, that'll pay out good. Let's see. Add more selections. Martial arts. Unless you want to throw in a baseball game or something. I'm just playing. I don't ever do that.
No.
Some people do though. Some people mix sports betting, like mixed sports. That's
yeah,
crazy.
I do all the time. All the time.
Yeah, I never do that stuff. I'll do soccer parlays and baseball parlays and UFC parlays, but I'm not going to do a soccer game, a baseball game, and that's just the odds of winning 3 different sports game. I don't know. It's just weird.
No,
okay.
It's only ever 2-game parlays, and I'll give. You know what? I will send you my formula at some point in time, and you can have my formula, and you can start betting on my formula.
Listen to this. I replaced D-Rod with Dustin Stoltzfus at plus 179, plus 553, 553. So
Jesus.
a $10 bet will make you 55. So that means a $50 bet make you 270, right? Something like that, roughly.
Okay, so you got Gamrot, Stoli, and Johns, right?
Yes.
I'm not confident about Johns.
I am confident about Johns. I'm not confident about Dustin Stoltzfus.
My odds are plus 522.
But I'm placing it. So that's my thing. Confirm.
$52 bet. Sorry, a $52 return on a $10 bet. I'm not sure about Johns.
Nascimento, not going the distance. That's it. Let's
UFC Bro Picks, by the way.
You never seen UFC Bro Picks? I've seen him like I've seen him before I've seen him as a video game in MMA Genie's little tournaments he has when he makes cappers into video game people and fights them. You know, Vlad. Vlad made it to like the semifinals and
what? I do not look like this guy. You think I look like this guy?
Let me see.
No, there's no way. Okay, wait. Let me try to fucking look like this guy.
I gotta pull him up. I'm gonna search him.
Let me try to look like this guy.
UFC Bro Picks.
It's my UFC Bro Picks pose. I don't have the eyebrows for this. You guys don't. God damn, he's got some mad eyebrows. I'm kind of jealous. He styles those things. He shaves those. Look, he's got tan lines and shit. Dude, those eyebrows are awesome. I would braid that shit. All over that. Okay, sorry. Noise canceling headphones. I didn't hear myself. I apologize for screaming. But is that really? Who said that?
Who said what?
Who said that it looked like this guy?
P Diz.
Want to start a fight?
Did he? Yeah, P Diz said that.
I could ragdoll P Diz. That's not a problem. Ragdoll that.
Oh, they're talking the Mecca. You know what the Mecca is? That's Mr. Arkansas's thing. You know what the thing is? All those Mr. Arkansas guys and Rush, the ones that expose MMA Prediction Guru. Things those guys don't show their faces. I think that's kind of I think it's kind of cowardly. It's just represent. No. Show your face. What are you afraid of?
Yeah, opinions and assholes. Everybody's got them. Just don't show me your asshole.
Oh, Noah Allen's from over there too? No, what? But that's the thing. Nobody, at least Prediction Guru, he might have made a bunch of fake accounts. I don't think he's the only one. I know there's other cappers. I'm not going to expose them, but there's other cappers that have made multiple accounts. Not me. I only got 650 subscribers, so I didn't make any fake accounts. But anyway, I know people have. I'm not going to say who, but some of them are like respectable. Just Prediction Guru, he just got caught. He got caught doing it because he made a bunch of them on the same date, and Rush from Mixer Arkansas show picked up on it, and I don't know why he wanted to expose them. And I like Prediction Guru.
Can I ask you a question? Off stream, this is not for anybody in the chat or for anybody else. It's just between you and me. Vlad's got 10,000 subscribers.
I know. But a lot of them came from soccer.
Wait. Vlad, what does Vlad do for a living? He's a computer programmer?
He's a IT guy, isn't he? Like a IT tech guy.
Yeah. He's a coding guy.
I know. What do you think my example was when I said I know there's other people that's made fake accounts? I mean, come on. You want me to go out and say it? But,
dude, 10,000's a lot. I mean,
yeah. But all of Serbia and Bulgaria know all about MMA holes.
Support.
What's up? Oh, you need it back?
I love my brother. Support my brother at all times.
Right.
Papa?
What?
Can I play with your putty?
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, a lot of those, for real though. He's been having I don't know when he started his channel, but when he started it, it was all about soccer and training.
He started a long time ago.
Yeah, and think of all the content he puts out there. He's putting out content about how he's going to beat John Morgan. You know how many videos he's got about him training to beat John Morgan? And even though the fight will never happen.
Does that translate to subscribers, though?
What?
Does that translate to
subscribers? No, he has his subscription. He broke 10,500 like this past week or something. I think he had a milestone. He did have a milestone this week. But when I met him, he had 8,000. And now he's at I think 11 or as close to it or something.
I have been on the Bulgarian wagon for a while.
Yeah, you knew him before me because I met you through him. And yeah. Because he was like, oh, my friend BC Dave is going to send me a flag. He's going to send me a flag from Canada. He got it, and then he wrote all over it with markers. Just disgrace. You can't disgrace a flag like that, but you don't get it. He doesn't.
It's a different part of the world. I don't judge, okay? I just appreciate everything I can. All right? It's all good. It's all good.
I agree.
It's all good.
So let's make some more parlays. Maybe I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do an underdog parlay here.
I'm gonna be a degenerate today.
Why not? Let's do it. Do you
I
do
have
baseball?
2 underdogs I would love to put money on.
How about look at
Billy.
these fights that are
We gotta put some money on Billy.
Billy Q.
Yeah. I got him as a plus 140. Yours has got to be better than mine. And I just lost Ranj. You know what? It's all good. Until Ranj gets back to us. Underdog picks. Yeah, Pete is. We all love Vlad. That's how I know. That's how I know you. That's how I know Raymond Reddington. That's how I know Crazy Ginger. That's how I know a whole bunch of you guys. It is all through Vlad. And
Am I back? Am I back? I'm back. Sorry. I don't know what happened there, but oh, look, Vlad versus John Morgan jiu-jitsu match. I got Vlad. But John Morgan does have the weight, definitely. What he's got to be like 220, 230.
do you remember Grimace from like the McDonald's thing?
Yeah, the purple guy.
Yeah. John Morgan reminds me of Grimace. A lot.
That's close. Grimace like
Come on.
that's like he's got to be up there like 300 then. I don't know. I don't know what John. I know he's got a double chin, but I don't know what his body.
If you Google a picture of Grimace from McDonald's and a picture of John Morgan, they ain't that far apart.
Look at. We were just talking. Your ears must have been ringing, Vlad. Your ears. We were just talking about you.
What time is it over there? Just wake up. Go back to bed. We can talk shit about you again.
Covering the fights.
We love you. We love you, Vlad.
P-Diz got him. That's what. Oh, they're talking about you. They're talking about you on Ranj's live stream. We were talking about you, Vlad.
It's because we've been drinking. Problem.
I was talking all good about you because we noticed you have how many subscribers you at now? Almost 11,000, 10,000 something. A lot of those came from soccer before you were covering fights. Am I correct or not? He's stretching out his back right now, walking around because Pete has woke him up. It's like 9, 10, 11.
Actually, no,
12.
Pete has that power. He can summon people.
3 in the morning over there. 3 in the morning, Pete is. Just leave him. Unless he covering Bellator? He might have been.
How much do I have to pay you to go put your fucking Bulgarian shirt on? Go fucking put it on, Ranj.
I got it. It's right over here.
Get your fucking shit together. A little support for our boy so he can do a screenshot and post this on Instagram.
Absolutely.
The effects. There we go. Where's our boy?
Yeah.
You better come back now.
Absolutely. Let me remove that so you can.
I'm gonna get him now.
Hide that so you can see the. This is the original marker. This one's original marker. It's not a reprint. I'm just kidding. Raymond.
Just hit him up on Instagram.
Did you hit him up? I'll invite him on the show. I'll send him the link if he wants.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Get that shit organized. Put that on his IG.
I will.
Doesn't have his IG on. If he's up right now, let's wake the motherfucker up. I want to see Sleepy Vlad.
Okay, I gotta.
And like,
copy the link.
This is hands across the world, from like BC, Western Canada, to wherever the fuck you are, to Serbia. I mean, this is hands across the world on capper comparison picks. You can't beat that.
All right, I sent him the. It was a reply to one of his. He interviewed somebody today, some fighter. It was a reply on that, but I did send him the link. Man, is this shirt tight?
Noah, I have no idea who Bro Pix is. Besides the fact
He's the
that
guy with he's got thick eyebrows. He's
he's got
probably like
amazing eyebrows. I'm jealous.
young 20s. I think he's like looks like he's about 20.
I'm going bald. Look at this shit. I'm going bald. I don't have that kind of hair. No way, man.
Oh, funny. No, I am not
I
from
wish I had that hair.
Texas. I am from Central New York State, not the city. Central New York. I live amongst Amish. My neighbors are Amish. You know what Amish people are? They're like they drive horse and wagon. They look like children of the corn. They dress like got this hats and the dark colors and stuff. Anyway, you saw Amish Mafia, I'm sure.
They're all normal until they get married.
Actually, if there was a power outage, there would be fine.
Fuck yeah.
Because they don't use power. They don't use electricity. Right. They're still on horse and they don't use electricity. But I see a lot of fakers too. I see a lot of Mennonites calling themselves Amish that are really not. I see them at the local store buying Cheetos and drinking Mountain Dew, getting rides from people in trucks.
Dude, you're not obliged to be Amish until you actually get married. You can drive, whatever you want until you actually get married. Once you get married,
Amish up in Canada?
No, that's just Amish.
Oh no, there's Rumspringa. You can choose to leave the family and go become one of us. They call us English. When you're not Amish, you're English. And when you're like 16 or 17, you got Rumspringa, which is like you get a few weeks to leave the Amish community, live a little bit of the English life, and decide if you want to come back. But they all do because it's their parents and their brothers. How you gonna leave your family to go? That would be so selfish, and you're destined for Amish hell too. Like if you do leave the community, if you believe in their faith, you're not going. So that's why they never leave during Rumspringa. But the cheaters, like I seen Amish kids at the store, the ones drinking Mountain Dew and eating Cheetos and stuff. I seen them with a cell phone in their back pocket. They didn't think I was looking. Cheaters. That's what they're called. Cheaters.
Vlad's ignoring me.
Wow. You know what? That is very. Who wrote that? Because that's right on point too. I did not for 10 years, and it wasn't dope. Well, like I'm a Parlay King. It was more nose candy, but still, that was back in 2001 to 2004. So it wasn't 10 years.
I love it.
That's cool, though. That's good. That's awesome. And it was my street. Hola, Ranjito. Hey, Ranj. Yeah. Good Sherlock P. Diz. Good investigation there. But that's in my past. Now I'm a
respectful part of the community.
That's right. A family man. Yep. Respectful. Yep. Got a real good job and stuff. All that stuff. All right. So where are we at?
Try me, bitch.
What's that?
Nothing.
What happened? Vlad just popped in and say hi. You know what? He's probably doing a live stream, is he?
Let me check.
I sent him the link on Instagram, but
I know he's fucking ignoring my DMs.
Or he might be sleeping.
Little shit. He better get his ass up. Where is he? Oh no, he's live himself. I'm gonna fucking troll him. Doesn't want to troll me. I troll him.
Oh man, Petas, you're onto something. I don't know where. Huh? Because Ranj, I thought that's an original name. Nobody knows my real names. But I don't know, is there really a wiki article? I don't know. Whatever, Petas, whatever. I got nothing to hide. It's in my past. Can't change the past. You can only look to the future and live in the now. That's why they call it. It's a gift because that's why they call it the present, right? Okay, so back to making my underdog parlay with my phone because
Got too much glare.
we're gonna
Vlad's on. I'm trolling him right now.
He's doing his. Who's on? How many people are on his stream?
9.
Oh, one more than us. They're probably the same people.
What was me though? Come on.
It's all the same people too. Are you on in his chat?
One of them is P Diz.
Yeah.
Fuck you, P Diz.
Go over there and be like on his chat. Go wonderful, wonderful.
Wait a second. I love how P Diz is answering. It's answering my voice conversation in Vlad's chat.
In Vlad's chat, that's hilarious. That is awesome.
Yeah, fuck you, P Diz. Fuck P Diz. Fuck you, you sheep fucker. That's it.
Ooh, we got CJ Hamilton still coming up.
Oh, you know what? I'm a moderator on Vlad's channel. I can ban P Diz.
Look, he's mocking. He's mocking you.
I can. Oh, wait a second. Let me hide this one. Let me hide that one. Hide that. Fuck you, Dave. Hide that. Sucker. I got you, Diz. All right, I'll stop it.
You know what?
That was an abuse of power.
I'm gonna bet some of this Bellator. I think I'm gonna take CJ Hamilton's plus 235 underdog tonight at 10 o'clock. Might do that. CJ Hamilton, Matthias Matos. That's who he's fighting. What fight are they on right now?
Sorry.
Do you know? Plus 235.
I'm sorry, Diz. I apologize. I will never do that again. That was a horrible abuse of power. I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad for Vlad. I should never do that. But it's Diz, so I'm okay with it.
Okay. So let's make an underdog bet for tomorrow. Man, this actually look at this Matt Mitrione and Tyrell Fortune. Tyrell Fortune is going to win, though. I can't take the underdog there. I'm looking for underdog spots on this Bellator card that Vlad's watching.
I'm still upset about the UFC Bro Pigs comment. That's okay.
Oh, eyebrows. They look like
They look
like thick caterpillars on his eyes.
No, but he's got like the perfect cut. Like you could tell he's shaved. Like he fucking, you know what? He got that Manscaped. Everyone's getting fucking Manscaped. He uses Manscaped.
I got Manscaped.
Like right there.
Yeah, the weed whacker and the what's the other one called? The garden trimmer or something. The trimmer thing is for your nose and ears, and the weed whacker is for your, the bush, forest. What else is there? Like KSW? Is that on tomorrow or tonight?
That's on tomorrow morning before UFC.
Tomorrow morning,
or tomorrow or whatever, noon, just before UFC.
All right. Tomorrow, I'm taking, or me and the wife are going out, but so I don't know if I'll be watching the fights with Vlad or not. I think I might be watching them out. Maybe if I play my cards right, I might get a little cooch when I get home. Anyway, we're gonna do a little. I'm gonna do a Billy Q.
I like Billy Q.
I'm doing an underdog bet. Only underdogs on this thing. Billy Q.
Just do two.
What? Sergey Morozov. I know you got Taha, but I said underdogs. And either
Stoli.
Who?
Stoli. He's a dog.
Stolfus? Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, those three. Stolfus, Billy Q, and Sergey. That's a good one. That could happen. So definitely 3 picks, parlay, $10, $138 on my $10 parlay for that. That's definitely happening. Place bet. Done. I feel good about that one. I am psyched about that one. Yeah, I'm not flipping anything in my Tapology though. I'm sticking with, they're mostly favorite. I do have some underdogs. All right, what time? We've been on 2 hours and 20 minutes. Maybe we should just join that chat. I'm about ready to wrap it up. We've already made bets. We went through the entire card a few times. So, yeah, anything before we end broadcast? I got to get this shirt off me. Sure. God dang.
I feel you. It makes you feel strong, though, doesn't it?
It does. Makes me feel like a beast.
I feel like Misha Tate.
I feel like Tai Tuivasa. Give me a shoey.
Oh, that's fucking so gross on so many levels.
I know it is. It's disgusting. And you know what? Somebody gave him a shoey with Dustin Poirier's hot sauce.
So wrong.
Good. That's
so
awesome.
All right. Step back so Vlad can get a screenshot of both of us wearing this.
Okay.
You got fucking worse lighting than I do.
Huh?
That's good enough for a screenshot.
What? You want me to fix the lighting? I get more shine on here.
There you go.
Better?
Screenshot that, Vlad.
Screenshot somebody. I don't know. How am I gonna screenshot my own shot?
He'll do it on the replay. Don't worry about it. He'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah, just edit it. Just go through the replay and edit it. Cut, screenshot. I don't know. Yeah, he'll be happy with that. That's awesome. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna sign out, end this broadcast, and jump right over there. Noah, I appreciate you tuning in for this chat here in the chat. All you guys that were in the chat tonight, I appreciate all of you. And I'm gonna end this broadcast so I can join Vlad for the rest of Bellator, make some Bellator bets. I think I like that. I like an underdog. I just placed a bet on him. Who did I say? Man, who was it? Shit, I can't remember. But I just placed a bet on a Bellator fight that's coming at 10 o'clock. So, and I'll tell you, he was an underdog, plus 235.
That would be
CJ Hamilton. CJ Hamilton. I just took him.
In 17 minutes and 12 seconds is when my book closes on that guy.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm all over the.
How about who are these other guys? Luann, that's a girl, right? Luann Sardinha, plus 115. Matt Mitrione, he's an ex-UFC guy. He's old. He's got to be like 40-something. But he's going to get
that's why he's plus
Tyrell Fortune. Tyrell Fortune's good. Tyrell Fortune, he should be UFC.
Yeah, and Matt's plus 250. So
285 in my book. But I'm not going to take him, even though I remember him from back in Ultimate Fighter. I remember he got in trouble. They went to Vegas or something during the Ultimate Fighter show and did like vandalism or something. I can't remember. Matt Mitrione. Yeah. How about this? Are they running into different events? No. Who's this? Marcos Breno. Is that on? That's on tonight too, right? Marcos Breno, plus 155. I'm looking at underdog that I can bet on tonight. Rodolfo Bellato. You know him?
No.
You don't know any of these guys. Me neither. No. That's why I'm asking.
No. I spent too much fucking time doing homework on fucking UFC.
Real News MMA. Thank you for joining us. Rodolfo Bellato versus Carlos Eduardo. That's right after Matt Mitrione and Tyrell Fortune. And Bellato is a plus 210. Then we got the female fight, Keeld Holtz Velasquez. That's the main event, right? Oh, that's awesome. I can hear him on your thing in the background. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, wait a second.
You know what's awesome?
I get a Canadian flag or a shirt. What do I get? I get nothing. Oh, he's back. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. He's coming on.
He's coming on what?
Can't breathe.
Yeah, I can't. Fucking tight. Trimming though. It's like the ab. Like
I gotta get in the screen.
Why do you have that shirt too?
Huh?
Why?
Because it's like my favorite shirt. It's my favorite shirt. I just wish it fit better. It's gonna be it's mommy's shirt actually now. Look at the arms. It's like a quarter sleeve. It's not even because they're Vlad. This is Vlad's shirt. You know Vlad. You like Vlad. This is his shirt.
The Vlad muscle shirt.
He's the cowboy, the Bulgarian cowboy. That must be Bulgarian. The Bulgarian cowboy. That's his signature right there. He signed it. Him did. Yes. Oh, all right. I gotta take the dogs out. He's whimpering. He's looking at me. He gotta pee. He was earlier. And I'm gonna send my greetings to Nora. He's on, Nora. He's saying hi to you. he said wife is gonna kill Ranj. He said mommy's gonna kill me. Maybe.
Why?
But look, send me greetings to Nora. You got something on your face. All right. Okay. The shirt's already killing Capper. Correct. The tight shirt. It is tight. I'm gonna end up ripping it out if I don't take it off. But anyway. All right, we've been on for two and a half hours, so I'm gonna end the broadcast. Thanks, everybody in chat. Thank you for sticking around with us. And if you want to still have some bantering fun, I'll be in the chat over in Vlad's stream right after this. So, Dave, as always, thank you for doing this with me. And yeah,
I will always be your stats guy.
Subscribe, like, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later. All right.